Hey, this is Nicole with Atlanta Talks, you guys, and there's a lot going on in the YouTube streets. So let's get into this Monica and Master P update, okay? So we already know Monica want to be this ride or die chick. You know, she been ride or die for C Murder and all this, you know, and Master P feels some type of way, you know, but we got the new girl. We got I don't know if she his baby mom's, his girlfriend. I don't know who this young lady is, but I'm sure you guys don't mind telling me. Please comment below if you know who she is. Okay, so she comes about and she's got pictures with C Murder, you know, and she was just like, well, if you ask me, I'm realer than the men out here. I'm more realer than all, you know, this, that, and the third, you know, and then she was like, she moved 4 minutes or 4 minutes away from the prison, you know, where he's located right now. You know, like she said she did all this, you know, that and the third. The difference between her and Monica is a A-lister, you know, she's a celebrity. You know, and this young lady, she's like one of us, you know, like she can reach out to celebrities to help her with, you know, with certain situations and everything and get different angles. So in a way, I feel like maybe Corey Miller, aka C Murder, could be using, you know, certain things. I mean, he could be using certain things to his benefit because I would, you know. But, you know, he also said, this is the first time talking to her 7 months ago in 19 years. So, I mean, I don't think that they have been, you know, speaking with each other. Now, do I think they really have been speaking? Yes, because even if you look at his daughter's page, I want to say last year and the year before, Monica was she was still going around his girls. You know, he got two older girls. And so Monica was still trying to have, you know, be in the scene at that point, even then. But I don't understand why she would do all that when, you know, like you don't been, and I'm tired of the blog saying she's been married like 2 or 3 times. Let's just be for real. Monica's only been married once. She was married to Shannon Brown. They got a divorce last year. They got married back in 2010. Okay. Now she was with Rocco for a long time. The rapper Rocco, which is his name is Rodney Hill. Now she was with him for a long time. Monica was with him for a good minute. You know, they even had a show together on I can't even get the name of the channel. I think it was UPS. But anyway, they had a show together, her and Rocco, with the 2 boys that they have together. And that went about, I think she probably got tired of Rocco cheating on her or whatever, because I heard that it was little infidelity, you know what I'm saying? You know how the rapper men be. But I ain't gonna say just the men, cause look at Monica. Monica getting caught up in all this drama, you know, and honey, she gonna have to sit down somewhere. She gonna have to have several seats. Cause this older woman, she ain't having it. She ain't having it. You know, she was like, I'm still getting the calls. I'm still getting the payments. And Monica, who? Monica, I mean, girl, like Monica, who? You know what I'm saying? Like, but he's still feeding into it because he's posting her all on his news feed and all on his on Instagram and everything. Which I believe, you know, they already said that they think it's Monica that's controlling that outlet, because if y'all look at the Instagram, it started back in the first of August of this year. So this page just came up. His page just came up because, you know, Master P was like, I didn't even know you had a social media platform, which he didn't. That platform just came back. That platform just came up in August of this year, you guys. So, and this is what this is, August 22nd. So, baby, it just came about, honey. They ain't even been a full month, 30 days. Let me just say, because I went and did the little research. I think it was like August the 1st or the 2nd. Could have been the 11th. I know I seen no one. But, yes. So, the page just came up. So, I really don't think, like, him and Monica are in some kind of relationship, like they gonna be together. Because even when he was dealing with Monica before he got locked up, if you really want to know the nitty gritty, Monica wasn't nothing but 16 and he was 26. They got like a 9-year or like a 10-year. It's like a 9 months and a couple months. 10-year gap between them. So yeah, so people was like, they was even outraged about the age difference. They was like, because if she was 16 and you was 26 and you was popping out, because you could have even been 25, like, and you popping out inside of her, like, bruh, you supposed to be in jail. You know what I'm saying? Because she a whole child out here. But they did say Monica was hot though back in the day. Because how the hell was she even able to even be involved with C Murder? And her and C Murder, if you look at all them pictures of her and C Murder, Monica was still 16, 17. How the hell are you? How the hell are you all in this man's house, sitting on his lap, taking pictures and everything else? Honey, where were your parents? And then you like to get on social media talking about this, that, and the third. But and I want to say that you like this real good homegirl, and you all up in the church and everything else. But then when you see the pictures that you want to put up on this, and we go back and do the research, and we go digging this stuff, baby, you wasn't ever 16, honey. Okay, but ain't nothing wrong with it, because motherfuckers get out here and they be fucking, because look at Lil Kim and Foxy Brown and everybody else. I think Jay-Z got onto Foxy Brown and she went in like 14 or 15. So this is normal in the Hollywood business. This is what they do. They get the young girls and they turn them out and stuff like that. So and they do the same thing with the men. When the boys are young, they do the same thing with the boys too. They mold them and everything, and they rape the boys. And I mean, because I don't care what nobody say. I think Orlando Brown was very tampered with. I don't care what no one say. His story ain't never been. It has always been consistent. It has never changed. So I believe him. He's even turned to drugs and everything else. I believe the child was tampered with. Do I think Will Smith did it? I mean, kind of, yeah. I mean, it's possible, because they did say that they handlers. They say Jada and Will are both handlers. So even when August Alsina came out with he slept with Jada Pinkett, and Will gave the permission. We got to be smart about this. If Will gave you permission, I wonder did Will pop you? I wanted it Will, bend you over, and he had to get the first taste of you before his wife could get you. I'm telling you guys, this is Hollywood. Jada and Will are both handlers, okay? They are handlers, you know what I'm saying? So I went allegedly. So I wouldn't say it was too far pitched, because things happens, and I mean, I think August. And sometimes I think that they even allow August to do this, to promote his business, his music and everything, and his album. I don't really think he was going to do anything to it. I think it just probably got out of hand because they didn't think they were going to get this kind of backlash behind it, but they did. Because everybody's saying Jada messing with August, he wasn't but 24, but you got Will messing with 18 and 19-year-olds. So let's just keep it real, If we're going to shade her, we need to shade him too. Because at 18 and 19, honey, you taking advantage of them too, because they don't know nothing, honey. They just came out of high school. They fresh out of high school. But anyway, so we're going to shade one, let's shade both. But yeah, so the girlfriend speaking out and everything. But you guys, I want you guys to comment below and tell me what you think so we can get into it. Because I honestly think I think it could be like a little thing, C Murder is he's gonna ride the little wave and everything to see what Monica and Kim can do for him. But I really do think that Master P deserves his props, because Master P, we all know he has been fighting this fight for a long time. When he say that the system in Louisiana is corrupt, it could be corrupt. That's not the first time I've heard that. So I really do think it could be corrupt. Do I think that they are doing this intentionally? Because even when you go back and look at the case with C Murder, he and his homeboys was at the club. C Murder not taking the charge. And the friends are out living their best life. And like Master P said, you call these a friend? You call this friends? you know, and it's bad because this is what little boys are doing, you know, these teenagers. They get with these homeboys, they think they bros and everything, and they go commit all these crimes, and then you got this one individual that ain't finna go no prison, so he gonna let this homeboy take this ride with him. You know what I'm saying? The homeboy probably had love early. You know, it's all things that could have happened. I don't know, you know, man, honey, I come with these conspiracies and stuff like this and my theories, but I just let me get you guys' thoughts on it. And look at the video, okay? See you later.
But this is what Master P originally said right here.
He told the disciples, go out and be truthful. And whoever can appreciate that, just dust your feet off and keep it moving. This is not about me. This is about the older people in my family that has no verse when it comes to what's going on right now. And they shouldn't be talked about the way they have been. And any of y'all have any relative that incarcerated that you know that's ungrateful, then you probably can understand this, especially if you did everything you could do. Like my mom, my dad, my sisters, my brothers, aunties, uncles. I know they've went above and beyond to help my brother. And I'm real disappointed because I didn't even know he had a social media. But when I checked and seen like who he's following and what he was saying, you know, some of the stuff don't even look like he wrote it, but if he did, or it's his people, you know, bloggers, the devil, fake media people, they're gonna take that stuff and run, because they all about devouring and conquering. And everything that my family worked for, our reputation, you know, just because somebody that's incarcerated say whatever, it's entertainment for the world. But this is not entertainment. This is not fun. This is hurtful. You know, I know my brother said that he put some books out and made bare minimum, and that's the way he take care of his family, which, you know, in those books is what I disagree with. He talked about my mom, my dad, the people that created him. He said that they didn't do nothing for him, which is a lie. And anybody that know me, I don't need to be pat on the back or nothing. Whatever I done for him. I done it out of love. My grandmother, she's not here right now. She's my angel. I know that, and she should be his angel. I've never heard him talk about her like that. But I know Kim Kardashian put out one tweet, and she is angel, which is crazy to me. But I appreciate it. Like I said, my brother is innocent, and I hope she can get him out. I want him to come home. I see where Monica is ride or die. He just started talking back to her 7 months ago. And I know maybe it's prison talk, or, you know, I know he's incarcerated, and I get that. But still, you have to have a heart for the people that really helped you. Monica just got divorced last year. So I'm thinking like, that's your ride or die. That's cool if that's the way you feel. But let's be real. I have family members that think my brother coming home and they're not truthful. Maybe Silk scared to tell them the truth. My sister, my aunties, uncles, everybody think that this man is coming home and he gonna get a settlement, he gonna take care of everybody. But the truth is, and I know the truth hurt, what did he do the first time he was home? Who did he help? Why do people owe him when his friends has him incarcerated? That's the real reason he's incarcerated. I changed my life and I left those same friends behind because they didn't want to do right. They wasn't on the same page I was on. So God said, you got to cut people off. You got to do the right thing. And this to my brother, if you sitting in that cell, you got social media, you can see this, because I'm not coming to the jailhouse no more. You know, I'm not getting filled on, you know, touching on my ass, doing the same thing, looking for, do I have something on me? No, I don't. I changed my life. My grandmother that's deceased now, they was touching on her ass every time she go down there, and people still ungrateful. My mom, my dad, my brothers, aunties, uncles, everybody get filled on. When you go to prison to go see somebody, you might not come home either. I'm not going through that no more for ungrateful people. So all y'all bloggers or whatever, y'all can understand one thing. The ATM, I'm pulling the plug off. Because people that's ungrateful and don't appreciate me, even my own family members, they forget. Because you can give people, they hit you. I'm an ATM, I get it. That's what I am. I'm an ATM and now I'm a square because I'm not in the hood. I'm only not in the hood because I did the right thing. And I changed, which everybody else could change. But when you go to the club and you convicted of a crime that somebody else commit because you with the wrong people, and then the people that's with you, you call them the cut boys, that's who taking care of your business, while you locked up, they on the streets, and they all turned on you, and you say nothing about it, you never made a record about them, you never wrote a book about them, turning on you. I mean, how is that real? How is that true? Because that's your word, truth. They turned on you, bro. You could have been home with your family 18 years ago. I mean, how long Monica been knowing Kim Kardashian? You done did a hunger strike, everything, bro. This could have been done. If it's gonna happen, it's just not that easy. Man, Jimbo did 22 years and he said, cuz, guess why I came home? Because I used to be mad with you. The same way your brother is, but nobody telling him the truth. Have you ever made him a card for his birthday? Have you ever sent him a Christmas card or made him a belt? Anything. Nobody never done it because people always say, where do you get the man that has everything? What about just love? What about a simple thank you? Matt family called me and said, thank you, Master P, for talking about my son's story in No Limit Chronicles. It made a big difference. Hopefully my son will come home soon. So that's integrity. That's people that have humility. I'm focusing on giving back to underprivileged communities, helping the next generation with education, helping the elderly. That's what I'm doing with my resources. I'm not wasting it on no more on family members that's ungrateful. I know that's why millionaires and billionaires say, you know what, I'm going to give my money back to charity. I'm not leaving it for ungrateful family members. And I never thought I'd feel that way, but it's the truth. So people don't have to worry about me and what I'm doing or what I work for. When you look at my grandmother that's not here, I had to pay somebody to get you to her funeral, which is crazy, and you forgot. Everything costs money. Other people are spending their money and you're not thinking about, even if somebody say they know the date, but they done told you 100 times, yeah. That's love, bro. These people who you put your trust in, your friends, they only there for the publicity. When the publicity over, nobody's going to help you or nobody's going to be there for you but your family. Us, the ones that love you. So, bro, wake up. If you get a second chance, man, be thankful. Thank that man up above.